kid minute. Dude, the fact that I just got out of there. That was stupid of me to go down there. That dude had a crown, are you serious? you kidding me? Been a hotspot so far. Typically I get down there without a problem, but this has sucked. Jeez. Yo. You're cutting out a lot. I didn't understand a single. Sound like a freaking robot. Then he left. Gotta get back down in that drain. There's gotta be leftover stuff there. Somebody... Oh, no, here it is. What a shot. What is she, like, guarding it or something? Or he? Jeez, no, this dude's gonna kill me. People's everywhere. Yep. So far, I've just been on the run a lot. My spot's been invaded a lot. Typically, I'm the first one down there, but I have yet to be the first one down there so far. You getting on FortNite or what you doing? Get on FortNite. You ain't never gonna get better if you don't play. Definitely should be first this time. Talking about Racer Rick. Is that who you're talking about? Or I thought that was Racer Rick. Oh, Hokey. That's who you're talking about. And you say what I think of him? Oh, about bringing Hokey onto the team? My honest opinion, he was one of the worst drivers in that race. Yeah, he was in the back, he was causing problems. And I'm not just saying that, like, I'm serious. Wasn't very good. Yeah. That 42, he was pretty good. That 42 is pretty good, I felt like. I have 5,000 gold. I have the max amount of gold you can have. That's crazy. Guess I stopped using it or something. Whoever that 42 was, I feel like he was pretty good. But, like, what does Martin want? Like, does he want speed? Or does he want, like... Cause speed-wise... I think it'd be a dumb call on Martin to get Hokey. Because he's not going to get any points out of him. My Vegas car was freaking good, man. Oh, there's a lot of fighting going on here. It is. Guess the medallion is still up there, I guess. Am I over top of it? What the heck? So confused. Oh, what? I'm an idiot. The medallion's over there. Oh, I got it. Perfect. They're gonna offer me that. Oh, it's silenced too. What the heck? How didn't I blow that idiot's head off? Like, what? I was gunning that person, dude. It's annoying. How's it go around going? Had everything I could have wanted right there. Who would you say your favorites are to join the team? Like, who would you say is your top picks? We need to add 2 yet. And I think Martin should take advantage, like, take the best 2. You know? Yeah, the one that asked Martin if he's gonna be his future captain. Yeah. He was talking with Hokey afterwards when we went to Road America. I don't know. Well, did you deserve it? Oh wow, this sniper don't have a scope on it at all. Yeah, he's bad. He's probably the worst one in that race. He was real bad. Are you serious? I can't aim for crap, man. Hokey. 62. I put an hour of the race on my channel. Martin wanted me to, so him and True could look at it. Whoever the 42 was pretty good. Yeah. He seemed like he was pretty good. I don't know if he's open, but I wouldn't mind it just being us 3, but you gotta fill the team up if we're gonna have a chance. And I think with our team right now, we have a good chance at getting at least the you know, points thing going for the teams. You know, we don't want to ruin that getting two guys that they have a good attitude, but they suck. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Who's the captain, you or Dan? Or you or Martin, what the heck? Yeah. 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 What the heck is he shooting me with to kill me like that? It's annoying. What all, like, you know, Martin, you know, he's the team owner. What all does he have to do as a team owner? Like, what are all their responsibilities? Like, in general, what's the team owner's job? How many practice races have you done? With them, yeah, on Sunday nights. So who have you seen over those 4 races then to really... How fast is Shovel? I've never really raced with him. Is he, like, unbeatable? Like, is he, like, you know, like is he cheater fast? Like... Well, if you quit the race last night, I can see it. So he's got a massive ego. Well, as long as he doesn't run into me. Yo, what's all the details and rules specifically? You know, like, somebody runs into you, is it, you know, every little bump retaliation, like... He hasn't raced in so long. Is he not coming back? He doesn't want to? Is he gonna come back? I really don't know him. A lot of these new FRR guys, I don't know. Because they run an FRR and that seems to be it. Like, I don't see those guys anywhere else. Yes, killed him. Thought I heard somebody running up on me. I don't know, I just hope whoever Martin gets is decent speed. Like, don't waste one of your spots on somebody that's, you know, looking for a top 20 every week. But if he's looking at Hokey and some of these other guys that are, you know, gonna get you, you know, they'd be happy with the top 15. Top 20. Yeah, man, ain't gonna get you first in points when other guys are actually picking guys that are top 5, top 10 threats. You know, you got a good team with us 3 right now, I feel like. You know, take advantage, you know, get those last 2 spots, guys that are gonna be up there with us. Well, sure just put new rule for this week. I'm actually curious. Let me go read this. Something about wrecking. New rule. Starting this weekend, if you wreck during the race, you park your car. Everyone want to drive each other hard, then this is how I'm going to handle it. So if you wreck, you're done? What the heck? We're not even allowed to wreck? What if... It's a road course! Yeah, me either, but it's just if somebody wrecks me, am I done? Like... I didn't think so, but... Chat. Dude. He's only doing one series, right? He's not gonna have Xfinity and trucks or B and C League or all that. Well, he's kind of doing that. He's kind of having tryouts and stuff, and the captains get to pick who they want. And the captains are going to pick their best guys, so the best guys should get in. You know, everybody has to earn their way in. Jeez! Where the heck did that come from? I just got sniped. Yeah. Is he only doing one? Damn the man. $16 people left. I've got 5 kills. There should be a list of which drivers are, on a team, like, so you know who's open and who's not, and, which teams have how many spots left, how many teams are still looking for guys. First race and I got the frickin' dub. I'll take it. Win. Oh yeah. Seven people left. Just gonna let them eliminate themselves. 5 people left. Go. Maybe I can win this. Yeah, I doubt it too. Just 3 other people. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Killed him. There's one other person left. Oh, and I see where he's at. Yes, I won! Yes! Oh my gosh, I just freaking won. That's my second win in solos ever. Dude, how did I do that? 9 kills, man. Let's go. Alright, I'll be back. Dude, it's hard to win with these, man. Alright, I'll be back.
What up, what up? No runner, huh? I heard that's a pretty fun game. It's got the snowmobile, snowboards, bikes, right? Trucks. Oh, so it's is this where you're hauling stuff through the snow? Get to one location to the other, but through treacherous stuff, mountains and stuff. Oh man, what a what a Monday. Yeah. I work for United Rentals. It's a I'm sure you've heard of them, big rental company. Um, and I wash all the heavy equipment, so I clean it when it comes in, excavators, skid steers, all the mud that's caked up on them. So it can get pretty tiresome, especially if there's a lot of mud. Yeah, well, thank God I've been. So before I did this, I came from detailing cars, so basically came from power washing anyways. So my arms and hands and wrists are pretty much used to the 4,000 psi one we got. But dude, it'll still wear you out, especially if you got a lot to do in a row. Because the way the rental companies want them, they want them turned as fast as possible so they can re-rent them, make more money. We got a Mighty M. It's a Mighty M power washer with well, it's 3,500 psi, so almost 4,000. But it's got a burner in it, but it's gas. It's a gas burner. So we got it directly hard lined into the building. Yes, they do. And we have this soap solution. I want to say it's got a degreaser built into it. It's called Breakthrough. It's a company here in Texas, a local company that we use, good Christian company, and they'll bring us the soap. And I use it. I spray the equipment down, and I made a mistake didn't thinking it was that potent. I sprayed my car down one day, and it kind of took my clear coat off the top of my car. Yeah, I mean, luckily my car's older. I got a little Mazda 3 hatchback, 2011, 6-speed manual transmission. But it's oh, dude, I love it. It's anti-theft nowadays. Nobody knows how to drive stick shifts. You know, they get in my car, they're gonna be like, let's go to another car. I can't drive this. But I love it, dude. It was low mileage. I got it two years ago, and it had 59,000 miles on it. At 2011. I see. Dude, it drives. Dude, going. We just had a big sleet snow here in Texas. So our roads were covered, and I wanted to see what in my car's front wheel drive, which is a good thing. I wanted to see what my new Toyo tires would do all seasons. They grip pretty good. It's only slid a couple of times, but it was all ice. And in Texas, in Tyler, we don't salt the roads, getting ready, prepared for our roads were really icy. Um, so it slid a couple. It wanted to do a little. The traction control was slipping a little bit over some patches, but other than that, it did good. Especially with being a manual, that was my biggest concern was how because first gear's so short. I mean, it is literally so it's a 6 speed, but at first just like you're not even first gear very long. First second, it's like they don't even know what they. I don't know if they needed the first gear. They could have just stretched second out a little longer or something, or did something, made second a little shorter. Um, but I love the car, man. It's quick, it's agile, it gets through traffic. I'd love to have a big truck one day, man, but I'm not going to be a beggar when it comes to stuff like that. I'm just thankful and blessed that I have what I have. And when I pay it off, I'm gonna pay it off in about 2 more years, and once that's done, I'm just gonna ride this thing out until it kaputs, and that way, because I know a lot of people they'll just go get another vehicle, they'll trade that in, and then now they got note steal. So it's like, no, I'm gonna use that notes that I'm spending $300 a month and start saving and looking for a place of my own to live one day, other than an apartment. Eventually, when things get once I pay my car off, I can get me a racing rig. So I really want to go to wheel, man, because I've raced on G29 before. I used to race with High Speed Lenny. When I was traveling, I went up to Connecticut to do some selling of some furniture, and that's where he lives. And he was like, "Dude, I'm only like 30 minutes from you." And I was having some Ford F-150 problems, and I took it up there, and he had two G29s, two PlayStation 4s, and he let me get on his other rig and started to learn the force feedback and how it feels and how to set up everything 9 and 3 and where I liked everything. And then I started setting personal best lap times, and so I really want to get to the rig side. You know, I'm tired of racing controller. Controller sucks. I mean, yeah, yeah, a little stronger, a little wider. Well, we throw away seats left and right at our work. Forklift seats, telehandler seats. I mean, I'll have the money, and I want to get something comfortable. And I got a couple friends who might sell me their rigs. My friend Dykstra, Z Dykstra, he used to play this game a lot. Now he's over on iRacing. You know, if you want to add on, you know, something over onto the side, you just put you in a little piece of wood, and then you can screw into it. Then you paint that wood black. Or what I'd do is I'd get me some spray on bed liner stuff, and I'd spray all my wood and some spray on bed liner. You know, real rough matte finish. You know, and then just build whatever I want out of that. I was thinking about doing that with my F-150, putting bed liner on it. You'd never have another door ding, door scratch. I mean, it'll make your truck heavier for sure, but it might screw your fuel mileage even more. But at least your truck can go through brush and you can bang it up against a tree, and that stuff is going to protect it so that it hits the metal. Dude, right now it's ridiculous. And is it worth it on some of these newer trucks? If you go to look for something older with some metal. Yeah, a lot of vehicles did. A lot too much electronics. 5.3s are good. Where you living at, Dan? Oh wow, why you up there? Oh yeah. Well, everything just goes to shit up there because the roads are always salted. Okay, so that's just spraying up on your undercarriages, you know, and it's just pitting everything. You know, when I was up there in Connecticut, I was looking at. You don't see a lot of trucks up north. You don't. You really don't, unless they're four-wheel drive. What you do see is a lot of Volvos, a lot of Audi hatchback, or the you really can't call them a hatchback, but the all-wheel drive, you know, Subarus, everywhere, dude. Volvos, just like just out the wazoo, and I'm just like, okay, it makes sense though. It does make sense, you know. You got a lot of family, you know, trucks. You can haul stuff in it, but you can't really put your family in it unless it's. I mean, dude, you can run those things into the fucking ground. You can put 500,000 miles if you keep it. Now there are lemons, and there are some that just don't make it. It all depends on usage. But man, if it's a Camry, don't worry about it. If it's Camrys, even the older model Camrys, dude, that had no governors on them back in the day, you get those things to about 130, and they would go over 300,000 miles and still running strong. So, and that's low mileage for a Camry. So, like I said, I'm just thankful and blessed where I'm at. You know, everything's going good. You know, I'm getting raises at work. You know, they're seeing my. You know, when I first started working there, I was making 14 an hour, and I do everything on the yard that they pay their EA to do, which is an equipment associate. So basically, all he does is when a customer comes in with, you know, a return or loading customers up with equipment. We also have small equipment, plate compactors, you know, core drills, everything, generators, power washers, small equipment. So he loads them up. He loads them up with big equipment, and basically he keeps the yard tidy. So I do that already as a wash bay guy, and I've been doing that. So I told him, I was like, man, if y'all could get me a raise, it'd be awesome. They gave me a $2 raise. So, and then they're trying to get me on with the company. They originally offered the EA job to me, but at that point, me and the service manager were kind of butting heads. and we're related, which I didn't even know until I started working there. I didn't even know we were related. Um, I was like, he said he was going to go to a Langford family reunion, and I'm a Langford, and I was like, Langford? I was like, hold on. I mean, my last name's Proc, but my mom is a Langford, so technically I am a Langford. So, anyways, it's just me and him were butting heads. So they offered the EJ job to me. I was sitting in the interview, and I told him I was like, well, I think I think I'm gonna turn down the EA position, and that was it. I walked out. You know, they still kept me on the watch bay. They know I'm a good person. They know I work hard. I work harder than a lot of people up there. So they want to get me in with the company eventually. Been there for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I work for an employment agency. That just tells you. So they pay me and the employment agency to have me there. They pay me $16 an hour, and they probably pay the employment agency like 12 to 13 an hour, if not more. Basically, they're paying $30 an hour to have me there. But if they don't have me there, they gotta have somebody washing equipment. Period. DOT can't have anything muddy going down. Can't have anything with big chunks of rock hanging off of it. Because if one of those little pebbles of rocks come, yeah, hit somebody's windshield, it's yeah, man, you know how people nowadays, man. If something calls off of a big rig and hits your car, you already know what people are going to do. Well, most people, you know, if they're out to get money, you know, they're gonna get everything they can out of that company. United Rentals got it though. They got a lot of money. They throw it away like it's nothing. Oof, dude. But they take care of us, man. They feed us. Dude, we get breakfast some mornings. You know, we either get Chick-fil-A, we get Whataburger. You know, they'll go get kolaches and donuts, of course. But then they come in and they get us some lunch. They'll go to, you know, get a whole bunch of pizzas, or they'll go to Posados and go get a big old buffet, enchiladas. And then they do T-bone steaks. And then during November we do gumbo, jambalaya, and stuff like that. And so they, like I said, they take care of their employees. They buy you all of your boots that you need to work with, all your equipment, all your gloves are supported, all of your PPE, whatever you want. It is. It is. And you could do, and then you could do, you know, cleaning, all the mildew, get your mildew remover. Things you can do with a power washer are amazing. You just don't wash houses. You could have a van that's, you know, you could do detailing on a car if you like detailing, which it doesn't really bother me because I like to make things look clean. Um, is there some satisfaction? Yeah, you know, I've been in the military. I loaded bombs and missiles on the F-15 fighter jet. I've done plumbing, painting, carpentry work. You know, I consider myself a jack of all, master of none. So I can kind of go in different directions. And I've done sales. I traveled the United States, sold furniture. So within United Rentals, they do have their inside sales reps. And once you get your foot in the door as like an EA, you know, you know, everybody on this game. I've had my instances with some people, but dude, I put a lot of time and effort into this game when I first started on E3, and I've made a lot of. Let's just say that when you put a lot of effort into your setups and you got them dialed in and you're running good, you qualify good, and then somebody just puts you out of the race, like all these leagues that I were in when I used to run with FRR, when I used to run with Favre and Flash 9. I basically ran Flash 9 and Favre down at Homestead. They were running 1 and 2. I was on old tires, and they were on new tires. They took off, and I caught them by the end of the run, and they were still drafting each other. I was by myself. I ended up finishing third, but I finished 0.9 thousandths behind them. And then Favre goes, "Proc, did you catch us on the old tires?" I was like, "Yeah, I did." Because at Homestead, I just had and this was back when, not next gen, where the cars are different in 20, which you really got on. Yeah, so understanding the car and the setup's so much different now, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling to get my setups to work on the next gen. Um, so, well, the speed and the gearing, you know, I had some, you know, my day. Yeah, yeah, I do want it to tack more. It's especially like but see, you know, back when I ran, you know, my fastest time at Daytona is a 42.2. That was when I ran. with the pros, we all got 7 deep, and we ran 7 deep, nose to tail, all the way around the track. I mean, we were running. Your very first lap should be a 50.1 or 45 flat. But anyways, just missing going fast, and then like so my setups were based off of being able to get big runs. So I don't want to tack it too much where I don't have enough oomph to go around somebody late race, or you know what I mean. Like it's just too much. So I'm still struggling trying to get the gearing right. Um, for instance, like at Dover, I'm trying to work on my Dover setup because I know it's one of the few races coming up. Um, I can run 22 fives, 22 sixes, 22 fives, 22 sixes on 20 constantly. Okay, doesn't move, and my setup's great. It's not the enter and not the exit; it's the speed of the car. So I'm finagling with gears right now, trying to get the right gears to go to get my car to get up and out of the corner. Now I know that front sway bar, lowering your front sway bar helps you on exit grip of corner and also more turn. But you also have to lower your bumps and rebounds. So the higher you go up on your sway, the how's that work? So if you go low, you can't go high on your bumps and rebounds, or else you'll get the death wobble. Um, see, High Speed Lenny, he runs nothing but 15 straight on his track bar, and then on his sway, and then his track bars are maxed out too. So I think he maxes out his track bars to 15, and then he works off of that. He doesn't even mess with his track bar. So I know a lot of people that are doing that, but it just seems to me like I can really fine tune my setup if I mess with my tracks too. You get that rear to turn, so you can drop your rear track bar, and you'll notice your rear won't come around as much for you. If you put your rear bar, if your right track bar is higher than your left track bar, that rear end's really gonna come around. Um, and there's some tracks where I drop my right rear, and there's some tracks where I'll take left weight out of the vehicle, and it makes a difference. You don't want the car to pull too much to the left. If it's pulling, or if you think that, and I basically run 0 to a 1 on my offset, or to my wheel lock, and then tires, depending on the track, basically I'm at 60 on my right front, I'm at 50 to 59 on my right rear. Lefts on the mile and a half tracks, you're looking at 22s, 2250s on the lefts. Um, I try to even my weight and my wedge. Try to keep it pretty even, depending on the track. Sometimes you want your front end, you want that heaviness to be there, so the weight continues you through the corner, but it doesn't make you slide up. So, like I said, it's fun working with these setups and trying to get them right, but not being able to go. And I don't have nobody to race with these days, so I really need somebody to get and do some testing with. Like, now that I'm back into a league racing, for the first time in a while, maybe I can get with some people and test some of these setups, be able to jump over to 22, see how if I like it, get into a practice lobby, or just set up a little private one real quick, and then be able to jump back. And that's the biggest deal, is not having somebody to start a lobby with you to do that. It just takes forever. Where at? Oh, well, yeah, yeah. Like I said, let me just start with this. Um, Start the season out. Now, well, that's everybody said. Look, my life's changed. Yeah. No, I'm gonna stick it out, dude. I gotta stick it. I gotta stick it out. I've quit too many of them in the past, and it just all I do is get turmoil out of it. You got to be up, you know. Um, yeah. And the only thing I don't like about it is the low draft. Yeah. Well, and they're not all peaches and cream either. I've been racing with them for a long time. And the reason I leave and the reason we have our differences is because they want to preach, and it's there's no etiquette. And I understand they have these rules, but man, I got put to the fence several times, ruined my car, ruined my race. I had somebody disconnected, and then there was somebody at the bottom of the track, and they swerved up, and I thought it was, dude, I had so much horrible luck. I'm in first place, and then I get taken out at Homestead while I'm in league, and I'm sitting here leading the race. I get taken out. Um, like I just had so much bad stuff happen. I hit an invisible wall at Sonoma. Um, just it, it was a nightmare. It was one thing that was starting to snowball. Even Timax League, I even tried that, but then freaking hit the people in there. They were really bad. Um, I get I I have my moments. You do. Exactly. hmm It's a long season. I gotta quit. Yeah. So I think the biggest thing is some of these tracks were very line specific on really making a consistent and not wearing your tire out lap. And some guys setups like they'll try to dive you into a corner, but since their setup won't allow them to stay bottom, like I have setups at Atlanta, so if I go Atlanta low, I can hold the yellow line full throttle down there pretty much. Some guys go to take that pass, they go low, right? Well, they wash up because they can't hold it because and they wash up into you. And I'm just like, man, if and that's why it's like so frustrating for me because I'm passionate, dude. Yeah. Dude, an auto club is dude. I'm so glad my auto club is perfect. It's perfect. I might finagle with the gearing a little bit, but I think I'm running a 586 ratio with a 50 or 55. Um, and it's kind of used to what I used to run way back in the day, anyways. Um, and it's lovely, like you said. I can run the bottom and I can run the top. But it's a fun track. I hate to see it go in real life. It just was old, and whatever they're gonna do there, I hope they put a track there or something one day. But yeah, the schedule for this one is nice because there's not a lot of road courses. And look, don't get me wrong, I like road course racing, but it's so hard, so demanding, and there's just not much. I mean, I guess there's a little action, but I like Watkins Glen being in there because Watkins Glen's fun. Um, I'm not a big fan of like Road America. I'm not a big fan of the new Indianapolis at all. Um, so, do like the schedule. I'm glad that there's some really tough tracks in there too. Like Richmond's tough for me. Darlington's a tough track, but I have a really good car there. That's a patient track. That's a throttle track. And then like WWT or Worldwide Technology, that one's on the schedule. So I was finagling with my setup. Yeah, yeah. And then when there's other cars involved, it's gonna be real fun because your breaking point into one is my main concern. Um, yeah, New Hampshire. Yeah, and the biggest problem with New Hampshire is getting low in one and two and being too low there coming out. Yeah, just like I said, yeah, and it's those hard tracks that I think where some guys can really shine, because they've been working on that setup for a while, and a lot of people are going to struggle there, and some of those other tracks that like Martinsville, man, Martinsville, and Martinsville is very hard on this on a controller, um, because I have to lean into my joystick really hard and apply the brake with the left trigger as hard as I can, and then rotate around the corner, and Martinsville's tough. I mean, I got to get a car there, but longevity, it's just hitting your marks lap after lap after lap. It's tough. Love the mile and a half. Yeah, I know you. I know you. Look, we've raced in leagues before together before then. So, and everybody's can say what they want to say about me. Um, look, believe a lot of people kick me out of their lobbies. They won't even let me race with them because they think I don't even. Well, not True Death and not Favre, and I'm not on bad terms with anybody really. And me and Billy has our squashed our nonsense, and I'm a bigger man, and I can say, hey, dude. So in working on my car with a yeah, I'm very passionate, man. I'm with that with anything that I do. I'm very vocal about it, But it's just like I said, it's frustrating when you put so much time and effort into trying to make something good and you want a good effort. But that's racing, and it's a video game. The Eagles been trying to get me to come back every year. Yeah, yeah. And there's some people I don't even reckon or haven't raced with really, and I mean there's people that I have, I just want to have fun, race. I don't really care, dude. I don't. I need something to do to pass time, and I like to race. Always like racing games. Always. How did that race go last night? Pretty good. What were y'all racing at? Oh yeah, his car there is fucking on rails. Uh huh. Yeah. I really don't have a lot of issues with my cars getting like the way it. Yeah. And Vegas is a pass topping track, so or top passing track. So, um, yeah, you can pass bottom too. It's so I do like that they're running times two this year, because I honestly do like times two. It's I think it's going to allow for more guys to get more laps under their belt and kind of just yeah, yeah, eliminates it, dude. It eliminates it. It does. I mean, I understand that, the lighter the car because of times three, the quicker you can go. But by the time you get to the lighter fuel laps, your tires are gone. So, the advantage of getting fast times because it's times three compared, and I actually have some of my personal best set on times two. So, I was talking to Billy about this, and I think that's why he decided. And I was like, hey, man, times two is the way to go. Um, Eliminates all that fuel crap. Yeah. You won't have people stressing too much, and just be able to race and go out there and they know that they got enough fuel. You know what I mean? And they can just go all out. Who's your car? What's your car number, Dan? Oh, you're 78. So you're a Chevy, Ford. Oh, well, you're a Ford guy like me. Well, all right. I had to pick. Yeah, I like it because it reminds me of. I'm a Truex guy, but I wasn't able to get Truex because somebody else got it. But and then somebody else picked the Kurt Busch, the Michael Jordan car, 45. Not Kurt Busch, but Reddick. No, is that Reddick? Not Reddick? Yeah. Anyways, so now I'm with I got Ryan Blaney, defending champion. So when Truex retires, I think I'm going to jump over to the Blaney wagon. Um, both of them they both are around the same because I don't know who I'm going to go for. I'm really not a big fan of Chase Elliott. I mean, he's good. I'm not, I mean, I love Larson's good. I've just never caught on to any. I mean, so I really like Blaney. So I think I'm going to go for Blaney once once Truex retires because before Truex it was Dale Jarrett, and then kind of Ernie Irvin before that. So it went from Ernie Irvin to Jarrett to Truex to whenever he retires. And I hope he can win it this year. He's still fast. I think he won 4 or 5 races last year. He just had a horrible playoffs. He was he won the regular season championship. Truex did, and didn't even make it to the. He got put on the round of 8 or something like that. JD plays that game, doesn't he? No runner. No, Snow Runner. Oh, it's just what is it? JD a truck driver? That'd be something I think that he would play. It'd be something like you're playing. What's the Eagle at? What's he doing? I need to work on some. I need to work on some setups. Kinda. I said I need to work on some setups. Kinda. Or I need to test. I actually need to test a couple setups just to see if they're actually going to be okay. Um, well, I was working on Dover. I bumped the gear up because I was running 22 fives and sixes in 20, and then when I got into a lobby and I was running with MFF Kari, he well, I passed him, but I was only running 22.8, 22.8, 22.8, 22.8, 22.9, 22.9. It's I think he in my personal best is 22.6 with the next gen. Actually, my personal best is a 4, but I was running sixes. I don't know. I just need to see if Dover's good. I need to see if I got to work on. I don't want. I'll work on Daytona later. Um, so the first track I want to say is Daytona. So we'll do the Clash, and then we'll have Daytona, and then we'll have Dover. Let me go find out real quick. So schedule. All right. So we got Daytonas or the duels, and then Daytona, then Auto Club, then Dover, then Homestead. So Daytona, Auto Club, Dover, Homestead, then Martinsville, then Texas, then All Stars, Charlotte. Yeah, I just need to test my. Actually, I need to test my Dover and my Homestead because the Homestead really is the champion. Hold on one second. Hush up. Let me go let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Sit. Come sit. Have my hand. No. No. I hear you off listening. You're playing with your toy. Okay? Quiet. Nice. Yeah, plenty of food. The water in there. Bunch of food. Oh. No, no. No. Nice. Nice dog. Good boy. Alright. Hush. No. Hush. No, we're not gonna do that. Can you? You won't. Hush. Let's see. I'm back. I'm back. Uh, yeah.
Nice.
So, all right.
Yo, dude, I'm coming off a crown here, man. Just got my second ever win in a solos match. um, I was texting a little bit there with Martin Dan, and just kind of talking about the drivers and stuff. I told him a couple of the ones that were awful that I felt like. I feel like a lot of them were kind of obvious. You know, the 31 car, you know, Lando. Some of those guys were really, really bad. But then I told him the two best that I saw was, like I said to you, the 42. I felt like he was pretty good, and the 51, which is Old Man Nesta. So maybe he'll look at them too this weekend. A road course will be a good test because, you know, it's different. Like from outside? I mean, I can ask around. I mean, heck, maybe Proc will do it. I mean...
Well, I'm gonna give y'all season a test run and see. I'm gonna stick in this season out with y'all, no matter what happens, and then I'll decide if I want to jump into a no draft or a low draft league. I don't mind low draft, but you gotta have some stuff on point. I just don't think it's as competitive. We'll see.
I mean, I know a lot of guys that could run. Yeah, low draft in the old car sucked, but that race last night, dude, was insane. Alright, gotta protect this crown. Yeah. Well, you know, being an FTR, there's a crap ton of guys that I could ask. I just don't know who all, you know. you know, or who all you don't want on. You know, with 68s or whatever drivers being an FTR, you know. A lot of options, but... What season... Was he mad about something from 4 years ago? It's like, get on the game and have fun. Kills so far. Really want to try and protect this crown, at least, you know, last. I hate getting a crown and then blowing it right away.
I got a crown and then I got a second. I was so mad. I'll have to back to back.
Well, I'd at least rather have that than get a crown and be eliminated and, you know, right away.
Had that too. Very first
that
shot.
sucks, because it's like you don't get to start with a crown very often. So at least do something with it, you know, finish well, if you're not going to win. Oh, I didn't get quite the guns I wanted down there. Somebody else got some stuff. I can see if Lynch would do it, Dan. He might be an option. Because Lynch is, you know, another solid guy. Like, I'll definitely talk with him. I don't want to do any of that, though, you know, without talking to Martin.
Talking about bad, Martin?
Yeah.
Huh? I can barely hear you. I got my damn car audio in my ear. I remember him from leagues. Is he MRL? That's what I thought. He's a good driver.
I remember when me and Dan went at it, we didn't talk for months, but that was when we first got on the game. That was 4 years ago. Okay, so here's a question for you, Proc.
Yeah.
There's all these guns, right? So you have, you know, the Hyper SMG, or the Burst SMG, or the, you know, Nemesis AR, Striker AR. But I noticed
Yeah.
there's different types. So, like, I have this cover fire Hyper SMG, and then I have a run and gun Hyper SMG. Like, what's the difference? So they're both Hyper SMGs. I know the difference between a Hyper and a Burst, but what's the difference between the Hyper SMGs?
I have no idea. Unless they're just what they call it because of the scope. The scopes are different, and so if
Looks
it's
like
run
they're the
and
same.
gun, if it's run and gun, then it's probably got, you know, like a laser attachment on it, or like hip fire, and then the other one is made to actually use the scope. I have no idea. I never knew there was a difference in names. That's the first I've heard of it. I just pick up guns and eventually get ones that I decently like, and didn't really pay attention to those other names. I didn't know there was a running gun and a running fire or whatever.
You serious? That dude is lucky. There goes my crown. Gotta go get another one. You gonna miss any races? How long you going for? Are you gonna miss that race that week? Oh yeah. Yeah. Lick my nuts! He had McLovin for Vegas, and I stole it from him there. I thought he had it, man. I'm so glad I got it from him.
I gotta beat me at Vegas this year.
Oh yeah, because we would have caught him even quicker with us being linked up. So rather than getting to him with a lap and a half, probably would have got there, 3 laps to go. Came out of the pits and there was, I think, 8 to go. Dude.
With Auto Club, or Daytona, then Auto Club, then Dover, I think. Yeah, it's one of the top races that we go to at the beginning. I'm working on Homestead right now. Just trying to figure out if I need to run these gear. That's the frustrating part about this whole thing, is getting these gear. Yeah, I do.
Where are you working at, Proc? Because I'm sure I sent setups in the group chat that I made for the first couple races of the year.
I tried that Dover.
That one should be good. Actually, I think I won Dover. Yeah, I won Dover in FTR too. I wanted to calculate how many wins I had this year, but he took the roster off. I think I had 7, or somewhere around there.
main tracks y'all want to work on, really. They don't really matter to me. So, I mean, just kind of want to get in there and see if my change that I made was going to be good. And like you, it was kind of rugged.
Lando? Yeah. He was bad. Dude, how does he do that? Whatever he shoot me with shouldn't be sitting there freaking hitting him 4 times with a pump shotgun. Or a frenzy auto shotgun.
I mean, we can, let's just run a little Dover real quick and get back out of here.
Think Venom is still a conspiracy theorist?
Let's switch over to 22 real quick. Yeah. I should be good. I hope my little change here. I just bumped I went my charts and started looking at what I could bump it up to.
Dude, what? He landed with the shield? I don't know where else he would have got that from. He just landed.
Gonna try this out. Hopefully the gear's good, and I'll let you know, and then we can back out and do whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Handling. Quit, dog. No. 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 Yeah, my car's running like 8 right now. 881 right there at the line. Did it seem a lot heavier, but it's not too. I mean, my car handles great. Maybe my gear could be a little more higher. I'm at 79, 78 right now. I'm at 8,000 at the line, 81 at the line.
Jeez.
I think I need just a little bit more gear. I'm hitting 8,500 going in the corner there, which ain't bad. Just feel like now I'm at 78, 79, 8,000. But the thing is, if you go too high, then you don't have the torque and the lower RPM to. I don't know. Cat and mouse game, really. Tire wasn't looking too bad. I'm sitting at 76 left front, 73 right, 76 right rear.
Kidding me?
Yeah, let me go up a gear. Let me come back. You can just do it quick and get back. Yeah, it takes a little. I'll let you know when I'm back over. So let me switch over real quick. All right.
Dan,
Car feels pretty good though.
on Vegas in the first stage, what lap did you pit on? It was, you pitted on the same lap Billy did, right? Billy keeps trying to say he only went 20 laps. He 100% went 21 laps. There's not even a question about it.
I'm in my practice lobby already, so it didn't take that long. I'm loading into my Dover.
Every stream I've seen, I was in the race and I knew it happened. Because he went 2 laps longer than me, and he went a lap longer than Enel. It is. Well, that's what's happening next year.
Well, stop shooting a stick. Yeah, I have my own times two. Quit. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see here. Let me get on my gear chart. I'm running a 115 with a 310. Which isn't bad. I don't know what temperature I was running. I might be able to go up on the tape, but that's gonna still make that's gonna tighten me up a little bit, I think. Let me see what the 110 will do. See if I can get in there a little bit. Just a little bit. So. 310. Here. So we want to run around a 358 or a 359. Or a 325 with a 110. Let me try that and see what happens. Bump the tape up one, two, just to see. Yeah. No, kind of like that. Yeah. I'll do this right there. Alright, I'm good with mine. I'll bump mine up. Um, yeah, to a 358, which is a 325 with a 110. Basically going up one. What are you fighting on? Alright. I'll go ahead and make a lobby. And then just let me know when you're ready and I'll invite you. I don't know if I want to touch my auto club, I really don't. But it's ×2, so I may want to loosen it up I don't know. Auto club's such a wide track that where at yeah. Dude, I used to hit 4, well, it's hard to, I don't know what's going on. Like, even the other night when I got into a practice lobby with some of the, okay, whining it. Because basically, I mean, that's the key, right? You want to take that thing out and then let it get out of it, let it coast to the corner a little bit. If you get out of the clock too long, it's really way down there. And it's right down there. Alright, so we'll make this, go to the phone. 7, 2. I'll send you an invite if you need it. Yeah, Missile just tested out. Oh, why do I have it on Atlanta? Change that. Why is it going back to Atlanta? Well, I mean, unless you're, because basically with the lower the gear like it is, you're more in the throttle earlier going into the corner. Full throttle, get out of it. Kind of let the car set, most of them lose that kind of throttle, so it may not wear the tire at enough throttle for speeding. That's where you do a lot of your damage. But it is a big Dover. It's a big Bristol. I mean, sorry, it's not like a big Bristol. I'm thinking Homestead. Homestead's a big Dover. It's play with you later, dog. How to get out of it a little bit. Yeah, normal draft. What? What's your temp? What kind of what tape are you running? I'm still at like 79 right now coming out of the corner. 82, about 83 to 84 going in the corner. Even if it's bumping it up or not. So I'm running 233 on my temp. It ain't gone up any higher or lower, really. I probably need to bump my tape up. I normally, too high. So this gear right here might be the gear to go through 325 with the 110. That's a 358 and the 315 or the 115 with the 310. I think it was 357. Ooh, playing with the wall over here. I'm still a little on the tight side. I mean, it turns, it rotates, which is good. It's like I'm a little heavy, but yeah, and Dover's such a track where it's just kind of sit and wait until somebody makes a mistake, you know? I don't know. I may try that one.
Dude, why did it take 3 shots with a sniper? And I swear one of those had to be at the head. Holy crap. Just seems like when I shoot, my shots just don't do as much damage as other people.
Yeah, 28.
There's only 7 people left, holy crap.
This is when it's just about, you know, letting it coming in, hitting your marks, let the car settle, you know, and then sometimes standing, coming out on the throttle, depending on where you're at. Yeah, I would say this gear is going to be ideal. Maybe. That one might be ideal. Because, I mean, you're, I don't know. It's hard to say. $25 laps. 74 and then 71, 74. Or almost 74. Ooh, there goes my little slip. We'll come in here in just a little while when we get pretty low on fuel. We'll do 4 freshies and see what they can do, kind of how they feel. We got 11 to go.
Five people left. Try and get myself another crown. Come on, come on. Let's go.
We got 19 laps of fuel. $19, $18 now.
There's 2 people fighting. There are 3 people fighting over there. Oh, I see the other. So I see 2 people there.
61, 65 on my tires. 18 laps to go. How's your fuel? How's your fuel on that gear?
Ooh, somebody dropped a medallion here.
I feel like I need to try your gear. That way I
I
can
think
say,
I'd be
'cause
stupid to pick it
I need
up.
to be. I need to be. I'm at 70, 76, 77, 78 right now. Now I'm at 82, 83. I'm at 79, 78, 77. So I'm gonna try that one. I feel like I need more gear right here where I'm like, yeah, go, 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 you know. Because the thing is now we're getting lighter. So we're gonna, you know, maybe we'll just go ahead and race this whole thing out because it's going in. I just feel like maybe I don't know. I might need a little bit more tape on mine and a little bit more wedge taken out. We got 2 to go. I'm at 231 on the temp, so I'm not even running nowhere near. Yeah, I need to be running. I'd like to be running about 250, like that. You're going in the pit. This is the last. Want me to wait on you? Well, I mean, it's the last lap. I was gonna come in with like 7 to go, but I was kind of. I was looking on. So basically, I got 3% tire wear between my front rear or right rear, and ain't bad.
Dude, what the heck?
So, you know what the heck, Eagle?
Third.
Third is a third, the third is a third, the third is a third, the third is a third. I don't know, I kind of want to try that gear, but we can work on something else if you want to. Because cranking it up kind of seemed to, I don't, there's no gonna, yeah. Yeah, I think once the tires start falling off in times 2 wear, and then you still have half of, 19 laps in your tank, or 17 laps of fuel injection, still have a full load in time 3. I mean, those were a little quicker times too, because you only seem to run 8s and 9s in the first one. Went back out of here. We'll do, let's back out one, we'll switch that over. You said that was a 325, or what'd you say, 110 with a 333? And if you bumped up to 150, that'd be a lot of that. Alright. Eagles, you want to do some 52 real quick?
We can. Yeah, I'm literally dropping right now.
I'll be right back, 1 second.
Alright. That was like perfect. Dude. That's annoying. Dude, what?
Well, I would have, but somebody hit that apron and freaking was.
Oh, it was me that time. Shaka did the last lap. I did this lap. Oh,
Not
that's
just
unfortunate.
Yo, McLovin, I'm watching the back, and you see where like fucking.
Yo, are you guys running like a long one, or are you guys doing short races? Alright, how much is left in your race there? Alright.